Jantil here with Score International and Dirt Live TV. Hey, a lot of you off-roaders want to know, hey, how can we help with the relief efforts down in southern Baja? Well, Score has teamed up with Cruz Roja Mexicana, which is the Red Cross of Mexico. We've teamed up and we're getting supplies down there to the bottom of Baja to help out these people who were devastated by the hurricane early Monday morning. Also, there's efforts people want to know, hey, I'd like to donate some money. Look right up here on the screen. I'll post the addresses in the United States, and there's one in Mexico. 2 banks that you can donate money to them. Another group of off-roaders started a Baja Strong. It's a relief effort for off-roaders to help these also people who've lost just about everything down southern part of Baja. And there's 2 locations, one in San Diego and the other which would be in Mexicali, and we'll put those right there on the screen for you. The addresses in San Diego at the Vidosla Racing headquarters. Also, the other, their office over there at the trucking headquarters in Mexicali. Vidosla's, Tavo and Cameron Steele, a bunch of guys putting this off-roaders for Baja Strong. Great group of guys teaming up to get supplies and stuff down there in the southern part of Baja, which is almost inaccessible. But right now they're working on the roads to get people down there and help the relief efforts, along with the Mexican Army has worked real hard in getting people stuff down there in Baja. Us at Score International want to thank all you off-roaders. I know everybody's concerned about what's been going on down there all the way from Cabo up towards Guerrero Negro. A lot of destruction, a lot of things gone, and we're on our way to help and get these people some help. We appreciate everyone in Mexico. We want to take care of our friends and family. So you guys, there's a couple of places that you can donate money, the 2 banks. If you want to donate some food, and we'll list all the items that they're looking for. They're not looking for really food that's like perishables. We're looking for, blankets, sheets, bedding, diapers, water, all those kind of things. But we'll list them right here on the screen for you of what they need and where to right now during these terrible times in southern Baja. Thank you very much.
Check 1, 2, 2, 2. Check, check. Okay.
Decimated the northern section of the race course, leaving over 80 miles virtually impassable. Though it included a section the racers had not pre-run, this necessary last-minute change was a curveball into every racer's strategy to win the San Felipe 250. The amended course will start at the famous arches of downtown San Felipe. From there, drivers will head to the
Yeah, there you go. I can hear it.
You heard the other one too, right? Check, check. 1, 2. Check, 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 check.
second speed all the way to the desert. Race lap 166. Hi, baby, how you doing? It's a sprint back to San Felipe. Take the checkered flag. Are you driving all right? Fastest time in the race to be this year's San Felipe 250 winner.
Last year when we were here, we were scheduled from like 11 to 5. At 3, it was like a ghost town. Like,
Super exciting for all these years of racing. This segment is going so much. And they sold all of this. And watch what I think is the most exciting about that race. Everybody knows about that one. I've never been to it. I've been on the gas and growing at all times. First off the line. All right, go. Get ready to go home. Maybe not for the same second. Okay, sweetheart. Pleasure. The Herbs know what they're doing. Yeah, we have a number. But they're going to be changing drivers in the future. Okay. And like Kama said, some very valuable minutes, and here we go. They do build them. That's my number. Don't worry about the email addresses. Okay. Perfect. Championship series.
Coming off the line first is Troy Hurst, Ryan Garcia, and number 91, Terrell Hurst trophy truck. Ryan and Troy are one of the only teams splitting the driving duty today. He had a chance to speak to Ryan right before the race and hear his strategy. Especially with second on the line, his crowd favorite last year's Baja 1000 champ, BJ Ball. BJ is looking to retain his title for the win here today and one step closer to winning the 2014 SCORE International World Desert Championship. BJ has got to be fast because right behind him is Baja native Juan Carlos Lopez. When it comes to a sprint race, Juan Carlos is one of the fastest guys in the course. He's looking to bring home his first San Felipe 250 title.
got it?
Chasing down the top 3 is veteran racer Rob McCann. Rob has amassed more off-road racing victories than anyone to date, and he continues to push himself and the sport to new heights.
San Felipe's notorious for being a sprint race. Now we're down to 220 miles total, 50 miles to the asphalt. It's definitely going to be a sprint race. You're going to have to go and go hard as soon as that green flag drops. There's a lot of rocks out there in the sand. I really think they're 1-5 to 2 cautions race.
put you on. You don't think you're on, but here, put this mic on. Put it on you. And put this on. You're going to interview. You know all about the Warrior Building. This is the gun show. I want you to interview him. Okay? I'm bringing Nick. The new guy they have has lost one arm. And Jesse is the double amputee, which we met in Towson. So you can interview both of them. Now, would you rather do one?
Check, check, check 1, 2. Sound good? Perfect.
Welcome back, everyone, to Dirt Live. Welcome back, everyone, to Dirt Live. I'm Diana Dahlgren, and I'm here with Jesse Williamson, very special man. I've worked beside him quite a couple times, had the pleasure of meeting him and the rest of the Warrior Built team. He actually rides on one of their dirt bikes for your guys' motorcycle team for the off-roading, and then you came out to Supercross in San Diego for our military appreciation weekend, which was pretty cool. You got to come out and do the opening ceremonies, ride in the stadium. How was that, being in front of a stadium of, what, 60,000 people? It was a packed house that night.
Yeah, you know, it's a pretty cool experience for me and all my friends to be able to get out there and go and do that. We're going to do it again, I think, you know, next year. Hopefully get some other guys out with me so I'm not out doing it by myself. But, yeah, no, it was a great experience.
Yeah, that's awesome. You being with Warrior Belt and Monster Energy's pairing up with you guys have been able to do a lot of awesome new experiences. You guys are always constantly adding to your guys' playtime, I feel like saying, for Warrior Built. I was talking to Nick yesterday. You guys were talking about adding so many things to Warrior Built. What has Warrior Built done for you?
You know, for me, you know, our main goal was, you know, to get guys out of the house, and that's kind of what it did for me. You know, I think we've exceeded a lot of our goals that we set for ourselves by trying to get guys out. We got our new rider, Gio. He's missing his hand. You know, he's in the Army. He's a pretty cool guy. And, yeah, you know, so we're excited about doing the Baja 1000. Been training with Rhino, getting ready, and, you know, we're ready to go.
Yeah, George Antill, my co-host, he's going to be talking to Gio here up next. You know, we were just talking beforehand that you did the Baja 500 earlier this year. How did that experience go for you?
That was another pretty kind of crazy experience. One of our riders actually, you know, got hurt really bad, but you know, me and Nick, we rode our leg of the race really well, and you know, I trained pretty hard for that too. So, you know, yeah, we're just ready to go for the 1,000 and just keep pushing forward.
Awesome. So I didn't mention in the very beginning, Jesse Williamson, he's a double amputee, and he has these awesome rods on his legs. I would like to know how you shift the bike. A lot of people have told us you guys make changes to the bike, clutch and whatnot. How does it work with you guys? Or can you use the typical shifter? Is there some type of reflex on your legs?
Right now, I just use the back of my heel to shift, just like any other motocross racer, you know, off the start. Use the back of my heel, but I actually just got approved to get an electric shifter, so I'm gonna be getting that soon.
That's awesome. That's great. Are you guys going to be making that for the entire team? So the whole team will use that electric shifter from now?
Unfortunately not, just because a lot of our other riders are not missing any limbs. So, you know, I'm just going to suck it up and just ride it how it is right now.
Awesome. Well, you've done a great service for our country. Thank you very much for coming out to the Off-Road Expo here on behalf of Score International. And we're going to get some of your friends from Warrior Built out, and thank you for everything that you do for us. Would you like to thank anybody else besides Monster Energy and Warrior Built?
Yeah, you know, I'd like to thank all of our other sponsors, Lucas Oil, Snap-on, Miller, Race Tech, Rhino Power, Ryan himself, FMF, and all the other, you know, great Americans out there for helping us do what we do.
Awesome. Well, thank you for coming on Dirt Live today, Jesse. I'm Diana Dahlgren. We'll be right back with a commercial, and George Antill is going to be coming back with Gio, interviewing Gio, the new rider for Warrior Built.
In the subtropical land of the celebrated Baja 1000, you will find a wide-open country, deliciously sunny, rugged and untamed. Breathtaking sandy beaches hold together a spectacular mix of desert, mountains and canyons. Here, any yearning for an untapped freedom becomes a remarkable reality as you combine the adrenaline-pumping joy of high-performance off-road driving with the spectacular disclosing discovery of the unspoiled beauty of the mystical Baja Peninsula. Get behind the wheel today. Go to wideopenbaja.com.
What we have here is the Stan 21 windbreaker jacket. This came about several years ago when I was talking to Eve, and I was driving the night sections, and it was really cold, especially getting in the car and doing the coast with the moisture in the air. Eve said, well, let's make you a jacket. So he came up with this. It's fully no-mix material and fire resistant. Unlike a lot of guys that put on a windbreaker jacket, or even seen guys with trash bags, that's a super fire hazard if you're in the car and should catch on fire. And this really keeps you warm. And the nice thing about it is it's open in the back, so it's not uncomfortable and getting bunched up on your back and in the seat. And then it's super easy to remove. If you get warm, you just grab it and you can tear it off while driving very easy like that. And you're out of it and back to the normal driving suit. Neither Brian or myself are paid or sponsored by Stan 21. We're just racers who believe in safety.
Hey, George Ansel.
Hey, actually, the way we're live, the mic wasn't on. What the heck can I say? But let's start over again. We are here with Giovanni. Giovanni with Warrior Built Guys. You're the only Army guy right now with them. What's it like with the Marine guys?
I know it's always good, you know, we're all like a brotherhood, you know. We're all doing the same thing, fighting for the same cause, you know. So yeah, it's cool being the only Army dude and been surrounded by Marines, you know.
Well, you got hooked up with these guys, you know, it's pretty cool what they do. You guys get out of the service, you're injured or whatever. You're still active duty in the Army, but you lost your arm. Where'd you lose that at?
I lost it out in Afghanistan, April 9, 2013, just a year ago. And I'm glad I met these guys, Warrior Built, like a few months ago, and they told me to keep in contact with them, and I did that, man. Now they're making my dreams come true, racing the Baja 1000 with them this year. With Jesse and Nick, that's pretty awesome, man. They got me out here. I came out from Maryland just a few days ago. I'm out here now, and then I'm gonna come back in November and come race a Baja 1000 with them. So I'm pretty stoked, man.
What kind of background in motorcycles? Did you race before you went in the Army?
Yeah, I used to ride dirt bikes. I used to always do desert riding because my parents live up there in Hesperia, California. So I used to ride every day. I had a little corner track going. Went trail riding all the time. Rode like all different tracks: Glen Helen, Comp Edge, Milestone. So yeah, man, I've been riding dirt bikes my whole life. So it's pretty awesome.
Let's talk a little bit about what you do here with the arm. We're going to kind of show. This is kind of your throttle and stuff, or what?
This is my attachment for the dirt bike. This pretty much just mounts onto the handlebar, as you can see right here, and then this attaches to my forearm, and it just locks in like that, and it's locked in. It's locked in, and then this string will run to my good arm, my right arm. And I just hop it on here. So when I fall over, I rode with it a few times already. When I fall over, I just like barely move it, the handlebars, and it detaches it for me so I can get loose from the dirt bike and I won't go flying on the dirt bike. Yeah, I can't get it with my head. Can you pull that?
It's all right. We'll get that part off, but there we go. There we go. So that kind of,
I rode.
You just kind of, that pops off if you have to eject.
Yeah, if I have to eject, so I won't go flying on the dirt bike, which is pretty awesome.
So the arm, it kind of works. How does this work here?
This works by my muscles flexing. Like I pretend I'm moving my wrist up, and it opens it, and then close it, I move my wrist down. And then like to rotate it, because I can rotate it 360. I don't know if you can do that.
We can't do that, but that's pretty cool. 360, so definitely awesome. Now the control is it kind of?
Right, there's a sensor right here and the sensor right at the bottom, which just reads my impulse when I flex. So it's pretty awesome. Technology's came a long ways, you know.
A couple, I was on the fire department, and the one guy lost his arm at 4 years old in a farm, accident, and he had that one where you have the cable up here, yeah, and when you move the shoulder, it opens up the metal. It has the metal clips, almost like scissors,
Yeah, I still have that one. That was the more traditional one. Like when I go fishing, I use that one to tie knots because it's waterproof and stuff. So that one, I still use it. It's really helpful too. It's all.
Have you been to Mexico down there for the race at all?
I have not, man. That's why I'm pretty stoked about it. Like I watched Jessica Glover my whole life. Watched Mouse McCoy, Johnny Campbell, man. Those are my heroes right there. So I'm pretty glad I got the great opportunity to do it with these guys. So man, it's beyond. I'm blessed to do this, and I'm so thankful for all this happening.
How did you find out? We've talked to Nick. We know everything about Jesse and all that. How was it that you found out about his Warrior Built program?
Yeah, Monster Energy Drink hooked me up some tickets to Anaheim because I told them from California. And I got in contact with them, asked them if they can give me some tickets to go to the Supercross. They gave me 6 tickets. I brought my family and stuff. And it just happens, Nick and Jesse are just sitting right below me, and then they were just like, oh, I'm missing an arm. He's like, I'm missing both my legs. And then he's like, yeah, I just got done racing the Baja 1000. I was like, no way. I've been wanting to race it before I joined the Army. And he's like, keep in contact with me, and I kept in contact with them. Went and checked them out at their garage down in Lake Elsinore, and Jesse just said keep in contact with us. And then a few months ago, they let me know, he's like, you trying to race the Baja 1000? I was like, most definitely. I'll be down there. Let me know if you need me for anything. I'll make my way down from Maryland, and here I am, man, making it happen now. So it's just really awesome, man.
Remember the San Diego race? He was down there doing the wheelies or stuff down there in front of the Supercross guys, but it's pretty cool what Nick does. We're going to have Nick coming up next and talk to him. Diana's going to talk to Nick, but it gives you an opportunity. I mean, because you were injured in Afghanistan just a year ago, and you could have come home and just sat on the couch and watched TV, but now you're getting to do something.
Yeah, exactly. I just got my spirits all up, man. I've been motivated since I got injured, but now I'm twice as much more, and now I got this opportunity to get just back and doing stuff, man. That was the only thing I was worried about when I first lost my arm. I'm not gonna be able to ride a dirt bike, but here I see Jesse riding it with 2 legs. I'm only missing my arm, so then I can do anything I want, man.
I know yesterday, I got to point this out to the fans watching. You were here and we talked and we were signing autographs yesterday. You were like, this is so neat. I'm involved now, off-road racing, all these pros, bikes, and people you looked up to, just like you were talking about Mouse McCoy. But I got to tell you, all of us in the off-road industry we look at you, and you guys are the heroes. I mean, you guys are over there fighting for our freedom and stuff, and we really look up to you.
Yeah, thank you, man. I'm glad, man. We support all our troops, Everyone in the Army, everyone wearing uniform, we're all a brotherhood there. Yeah, thank you guys, man. It's awesome being out here.
Giovanni right here, an Army guy with the Warrior Built. You'll see him at the Baja 1000 when you tune in with us in November, live there for the start Thursday morning. He'll be on that Warrior Built team. Keep track of the 232X, the Sportsman guys, and they have a rear start. They ended up drawing the last number, but we'll see him down there for the Monster Party, probably on Wednesday night, and then we'll watch these guys leave Thursday. So we're going to go to a commercial, and we'll be right back here with Nick Ham and Diana Dahlgren in just a minute.
In the subtropical land of the celebrated Baja 1000, you will find a wide-open country, deliciously sunny, rugged, and untamed. Breathtaking sandy beaches hold together a spectacular mix of desert, mountains, and canyons. Here, any yearning for an untapped freedom becomes a remarkable reality as you combine the adrenaline-pumping joy of high-performance off-road driving with the spectacular disclosing discovery of the unspoiled beauty of the mystical Baja Peninsula. Get behind the wheel today. Go to wideopenbaja.com.
Take the blue one.
You don't get to the top of your game by making dumb decisions. So choose the tire that sets records, wins championships, and controls the competition from start to finish. BF Goodrich Tires. Take control.
Back with more Dirt Live. We are at the Pomona Fairplex here at the Off-Road Show. Ton of guests today, and of course we have Nick Ham here, president of Warrior Built. He actually started Warrior Built, run Warrior Built, and you're a part of all the race teams on Warrior Built, which is a pretty awesome job to have, if I do say so myself. So I was interviewing Jesse earlier, and he got to say a little bit of what Warrior Built is to him and what it is. Coming from the president of the company, what is Warrior Built all about?
You know, Warrior Built, we're all about vocational and recreational therapy. You know, the vocational side of the house all goes down at our shop in Lake Elsinore. So we build different things, not just motorcycles, but, you know, we're going to build a Class 3000 truck next year. And the guys can learn how to weld over there, do mechanics. We've got a music therapy room upstairs. We have a gym inside the shop. There's a big lounge. So really, there's a lot of things that encompass Warrior Built. And the recreational therapy is just the dirt bike race team. You know, us going out there to go to Mexico and race. You know, we go to the lake, we go camping. You know, we go to the Supercross races where we see you over there. I mean, so anything that's fun. So anything that gets the veterans out of the house and being active, that's kind of like our number one mission for Warrior Built.
So when veterans, you know, when they get out of the service, do they kind of have to go searching for foundations like this, or do you guys go to bases? You guys really make sure to get your word out there?
You know, it's a little bit of both. You know, we try to, you know, through warriorbuilt.org, you know, Instagram, Facebook, social media, coming in places like, you know, the Lucas Oil Off-Road Expo and being on Dirt Live, it all helps, you know. What's really good for us is I'm still a Marine, so I'm still on active duty. You know, I retire next year, so, and I have obviously a lot of friends, and they're in the military, so it's easy for us to kind of get the word out. But through Monster Energy, our main sponsor, really, through them kind of promoting us, has allowed us to kind of touch veterans across the nation.
So I want to know, actually, when obviously I'm sure you've done a couple deployments overseas. I know quite the number of veterans who have gone overseas and they've actually gotten to learn how to ride side-by-sides, gone to side-by-side driving school, off-roading schools, dirt biking schools, to actually go overseas and drive side-by-sides and ride dirt bikes for combat. Did you ever get to do anything fun like that?
You know, unfortunately, I didn't get to do that fun stuff. I was always walking around, patrolling. I wish I could have done some of that fun stuff. I've been in a Humvee, of course, but I wish I could have been, you know, on a dirt bike or doing something cool and tell you a really cool story right now, but unfortunately, no. So I wasn't one of the lucky ones.
Well, that's okay, because you created Warrior Built and now you get to do all that stuff on your own. Alrighty, so like I was saying earlier, we get to talk to Jesse, a couple other Geo. George got to talk to Geo. You know, these are just a few of your riders and drivers that you have. What kind of teams do you have? We know that you have the dirt bike. We know that you have the off-roading drivers. What else is in store for you guys at Warrior Built?
You know, for us, you know, we really want to finish up this Class 3000 truck we're building. Because not everybody wants to ride a motorcycle. You know, everyone wants to drive, though. You know, they want to drive. So our goal is eventually to build that 3000 truck, and then one day, you know, have a trophy truck race against BJ Baldwin. So hopefully that'll happen in the next few years, and you know, that'll be a huge accomplishment for us. But anything we can do, just get the Marine, you know, veterans period, you know, active, you know. So the foundation's not just for Marines, it's for all, you know, servicemen of the military. So.
Yeah, you know, there's so many foundations out there that help veterans like this. I think Warrior Built's super unique in the fact that it comes to the off-roading, comes to dirt bikes. You guys are creating all these different teams. It's wonderful to see these veterans participate. You guys are backed by Monster Energy. In my opinion, this is a very hard sponsor to get. A ton of people constantly submitting to Monster Energy for support and for sponsorship. And a lot of teams just don't get the support that they need. You guys happen to land a big deal with Monster Energy, which is absolutely amazing. How have they helped you?
You know, Monster Energy's been great. You know, it's a huge blessing to have them on board. You know, they believe in our mission to support the combat veterans out there. And what they like about it is we're in all these action sports. You know, they like that we're diversifying ourselves and really kind of trying to expand across the nation. So they came on board when we were still like a young foundation. So they can say they've pretty much been with us since day one, you know, and that's really cool about that partnership. They're willing to kind of grow with us and help us along the way. It's not just giving us money or giving us free tickets. They're really engaged with the foundation and helping us, you know, make the right decisions and really giving us, you know, every support that we need, you know, throughout everything we do with the foundation. So it's pretty cool.
Awesome. Well, if you guys are wondering anything about Warrior Built, head on over to their Instagram. They have Facebook. They have a website. They have it all. Please tell us what those addresses are so they can come and check it all out.
Yeah, check it out at warriorbuilt.org. You know, warriorbuilt232 on Instagram, Facebook. You know, just type in Warrior Built on the internet, Google it, and you'll see one of us on there. So it's pretty cool.
These guys are pretty popular. Make sure you guys check them out, warriorbuilt.org. You're not going to miss everything that they have in store, doing big things over there. We're going to head to a commercial break right now.